All right, what's up everybody? So today I decided I want to make a little update video in the same spot I made the video last time. It's a pretty nice spot. I actually came down here and made an update video 2 weeks ago. It was a real beautiful day, but it was pretty windy, so the wind messed up my audio. So I decided to come out here and do it again. So here we have, as some of you already know, my 2000 Jeep Wrangler 2.5 TJ. I put about 3,000 miles on it since the last video. So this is an update video. I did make some modifications, some little modifications here and there, but I want to talk about the big upset that I had first, which was my rear differential. So when I first got the Jeep, I was hearing like a whirling kind of sound. You gotta forgive me, I'm just getting over a cold. I was hearing a whirling sound that I thought was coming from the exhaust until that whirling sound turned into a very loud grinding sound. So what happened was basically the carrier bearing, both carrier bearings were shot. The one on the left was actually worse. The mechanic explained that my differential wasn't sitting correctly and the pinion was not touching the ring correctly. And I had two chunks of gear fall off my pinion. So I'll put a picture of that here so you can see that. He did show me the whole differential. It was pretty messed up. So my first modification to the Jeep really was a $1,400 repair shop bill to rebuild the differential. So not what I wanted to do, but pretty much had no choice. So I did start making some modifications. This all happened about a month and a half ago. So let me talk about the first modification that I did. Now, as I'm making this video here, I don't know the names of the parts. I got everything off Amazon. I will take photos and insert them in this video so you can see the actual manufacturer, where they came from. The first thing that I got were these grill inserts, which I think makes a nice look on the white Jeep. It makes the front pop a little bit. Next, I went with the the halo lights. I actually just connected the halos about 2 days ago. I was running around with these things on probably for a little more than a week, and they were all out of whack. I mean, this left one here was shining way off to the left. I had people, flicking the lights at me. Got everything lined up real nice. Everything looks real good. So once I put the halos in, I took some bed liner spray and spray painted the bezels here. Spray painted those black. Once you put the halos in and you get the LEDs on, you have no choice but to change these out. This is gonna be my next move right here. It definitely makes it look more old school. Even though it is old school, it's a TJ. But this orange gotta go. I gotta get some smoked out lights here for both sides. I cracked this. The light wasn't working, so I thought if I tapped it, it would work. And guess what? I broke the glass. So after I made those modifications, I decided to get a light bar. It's a 300-watt light bar. Again, I forget the name of the manufacturer. I'll put a picture of it here, of where I got it from. It cost me about $119. It wasn't bad. All in all, one more thing here. I actually went and got a gas cover cap for this thing here. Unfortunately, if there's anybody out there like me, what I kept doing was I was taking the gas cap off, setting it down on the tire when I pump my gas, forgetting about it, leaving and crushing. I crushed about 4 of these gas caps before I finally figured out you can buy this little piece here to clip onto the side. But on to the next upgrade that I made is the tires. I got some 33-inch tires. These I got off a guy on Facebook Marketplace. He was asking $250 for all 4. So I drove about 45 minutes, met up with him, and I said, hey, will you take 200? And he took 200. So they are Hercules, Trail Diggers, MTs, mud terrain, mud tires. I believe this tire is discontinued. They don't make it anymore. At least this specific model. I know Hercules still makes tires. But yeah, nice. They're 33 by 12.5. Now, I just want to say something here. There's a lot of people who will say 33s rub. Some people say it don't. Some say you need a certain amount of lift, this and this and that. On these 33s, I actually bought a set of 33s about 2 weeks before this, and they were sitting on some original Wrangler rims. When I put those rims on this car with them 33s, it rubbed. It rubbed right up in here. Inside of the tire, right into here. That was with the original Wrangler rims, factory rims. Once I got these tires, I put them on the Pro Comps, and it does rub a very little, but only on the other side. And it's just a hair. I mean, if I really wanted to take care of it, I could put maybe like a 1/2 inch spacer or a 1 inch spacer, and it wouldn't even rub. But don't rub on this side for some reason, only the other side. So I got to figure out why that is, actually. But let me give you a little example of what this looks like. I'll turn on the halos for you. All right, there goes the halos, because I think they look pretty cool. And actually, I mean, forget the halos for a second. I mean, look at the tires. I love how the tires stick out a little bit. It gives it a real nice looking stance with them tires like that. I really am happy with the way it looks. I really am. Looks pretty aggressive like that. But yeah, back to the halos. So I just wired these up yesterday. This is not gonna be a demonstration video how I did it. The halos are pretty much tapped into my fuse box in the cluster, what do you call it? Cluster fuse, number 10 or number 11, I forget which one it is, with the fuse tap. So they're all wired in like that. The main lights just plugged right in. Now the turn signals, they are tapped into the actual turn signal here to the power wire. So there's plenty of demonstration videos out there for you to look at if that's what you want to see. But yeah, these lights make a big difference. Let me turn the actual lights on. The headlights here. Show you what that looks like real quick. So there you go. These things are 100% better than the factory lights. I mean, they're so much better, so much brighter. I can see so much better with these lights like this. Definitely a good upgrade. Turn on the turn signal for you. Turn signal blinks amber color. They look cool as hell at night. You got to see these at night. Maybe I'll add on a night version of this video so you can see how it looks at night. So, without killing my battery here, let's turn everything off. And let me turn on the light bar for you. Now this light bar is no joke. I mean, it's definitely bright. It's so bright, it will blind you at nighttime or the daytime. It's ridiculously bright. So what I'm gonna do is probably in the second half of this video, I'll go take a little ride, maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow night, to show you guys what it looks like at nighttime with the halos on, the headlights. We'll show you how the light bar works and how bright that thing goes. So other than that, overall, I'm pretty happy with the Jeep. I know a couple guys in the comments were asking for an update. Well, this is a little update for you guys who wanted to see it. My thoughts on a 2.5 motor. I mean, there's a gear for every situation I'm in. You know, whether I'm on the highway or whether I'm in town or driving through the back roads. It definitely is not a fast Jeep, the 2.5, but I don't think the 4.0 is either. I have a friend who has a JK Unlimited, and I mean, this little 2.5 is faster than his. He can't even keep up. So definitely having 5-speed makes a big of a difference. I can drop it back in any gear. I don't have trouble on the highway. I can hit 75 on the highway. You know, when there's a hill coming up or something like that, I pretty much drop it back in gear. I'm not afraid to put this thing back in gear. And I'm not afraid to downshift to get it moving. It wants to go. Pretty much when I bought the Jeep, I changed the oil right away. Like I said, it's been 3,000 miles and the Jeep has not burned any oil. It just seems like it has a pretty good motor. So yeah, it runs great. It's bumpy, definitely bumpy. I definitely feel like it probably needs some new shocks. That might help a little bit, but it's definitely a bumpy ride. With the 33s, it's definitely a lot smoother though. I can come flying through these little construction zones. Matter of fact, I can go over speed bumps doing 30, 35 miles an hour, no problem with this thing. It just bounces right over it, no problems. Not that I should be doing that, but it's fun. So yeah, I have a gear for every situation I'm in. I'm never, like I said, it's slow, but I can get up the hills. I can get where I need to be, no problem. This thing's my daily driver. The noisy tires don't bother me. They are pretty noisy. Now going from the 31s to the 33s, I haven't noticed a big difference in gas mileage. I do know I can't peel rubber anymore. With the 31s, I can peel rubber. With these, I can't. It won't peel rubber. It's in the stones it will, but not on regular blacktop by itself. It won't peel rubber anymore. But I pretty much got the same gas mileage out of this that I did my 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. That was a V6. I get about 250 miles out of a full tank with this. So with that being said, I'm gonna quit talking here and we'll get to the next part of the video where I'll give a little demonstration of the lights. All right, what's up everybody? So I decided to make my way out here to show you guys what these lights look like. I gotta make it quick. Living in the city, there's nowhere to go where it's really dark. This is the best I can find. Every place that's dark is usually a park that closes at dusk. So I risk the chance of the police coming and stopping me here, but I'm gonna turn the lights off for a second so you can see how dark it is out there. So you can kind of see there. I'm gonna turn on the halos. So there you have the halos. So I'm pretty sure most of us, I hate the iPhone with this, the way it reflects the light like that. So now I'll take you back. We'll put the regular low beams on. So you can see what that looks like. There goes your low beams, which extends out pretty far. I might need to adjust up a little bit. I adjusted enough to get out the way of the guys off to the left here. So I'm not getting flashed anymore, but I might have to bring the lights up a little bit. Actually, I'll show you what that looks like real quick. And now we'll flick on the high beams. So as you can see, the high beams, they don't do much at all. I mean, they really don't. That's the high beams right there. Your main thing is your low beams. But your high beams, you're not really seeing that much of a difference with the high beams. All right, so let's get this light bar lit up. So you can see what that looks like. I got a car coming here. It's not a cop though, so we'll keep going here. Let's get that light bar turned on. Get that out the way. Bang. As you can see, the light bar lights everything up. Everything. That sucker's bright. So that's a 300 watt, 52-inch light bar. So that's what you're looking at right there. That's pretty much. I'm gonna say that's got to be 50 yards down the parking lot here, hitting those trees. So I could adjust it up a little higher if I wanted to get it out further. So we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an idea what that looked like at nighttime. No police yet, so we're good with that. But there she is. I left the Jeep turned off because it's kind of loud. The engine's kind of noisy. It's gonna mess up my audio, so I left it off. But yeah, like I said, the next move probably gonna be getting these smoked out. And that's it. Let me get this light off before I do attract some unwanted attention here from the cops. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get in, take a little ride, and we'll drive down the road a little bit. All right, so here we go. I'm on the back road here between Allentown and Bethlehem. And if you're from this area, you probably know where we're at. So that's pretty much the low beams. There goes the high beams, doing nothing. And as soon as this car passes us, I'll hit that light bar. place up, don't it? Let's hit it one more time. Bang! There you go. That'll stop traffic. It's getting dark up here again. Sorry for the dirty windshield. It looks clean during the day, but at night it looks like shit. All right, hit that light bar again. Here we go. There it is. 300-watt light bar, 52-inch. Not bad. So it looks pretty good. I'm gonna end the video for now, but I do want to say stay tuned, because I did do a little off-roading last year. Nothing major, but I had a little fun with the kids in a place I probably shouldn't have been. But it was actually in a state park. It was a snowmobile trail. And of course, during the fall, when I first got the Jeep, there was no snow. So I was hitting them little snowmobile trails and having a little fun. I took a lot of video, but didn't keep any of it. So I'm gonna take some more video probably in the next few weeks, probably the next 2 weeks. I might even get out there this weekend. But we'll see. Show you what it's like on the off-road and take you for a little ride. All right, so if you made this far through the video, I want to thank you for watching. See you next time, and give you one more flash of the light. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. time.